Hey guys, Ultimate Toy Collector here. So today I get a call from my buddy telling me that I might want to stop by Toys R Us because the third figure I was looking for finally came in. And sure enough, I get there and there's a whole shelf. I think there was probably like 10 Christopher Reeve Superman figures from Neca sitting on the shelf, filled with also the Jokers, with the Heath Ledger Joker, with Adam West Batman, and then also the other Batman, Superman figures that are coming out with these three figures. So as you guys know, these are all part of the promotional gig that Neca is doing with WB and with Toys R Us. So if you didn't pick them up from the WB eBay page, you can only find them in stores at Toys R Us. I did contact Toys R Us to see if these are going to be available online like the Keaton Batmans were last year, and nobody's gotten back to me so far yet, and I haven't seen them posted online yet, so I'm assuming these are going to be in store only, but don't quote me on that, might be wrong. So anyway, I was able to pick up a few of these bad boys. I was definitely looking forward to getting them. I saw the sculpts on them, and they just look amazing. Real quick, I had a 18-inch figure like this. It was a birthday gift when I think I was probably like maybe 8 years old or something like that. So looking at this just definitely reminds me of that. So any of you guys that are old enough to remember that figure that was out back then, the 18-inch Superman, definitely know what I'm talking about. So let's take a look at this real quick. Looks like the backdrop is like the Fortress of Solitude there. And got the little Superman logo up on there. Let's take a look at him in a box. Just look at that face sculpt. Tell me that's not Superman. When I think about Superman, that's who I think about right away when I think of Superman. So, got a little description on the back of the box here. I'll hold that there for you guys. You want to read it. And not that it'll really help, but some of you guys asked for the UPCs. So, from what I was told, if you look up the UPC in store with Toys R Us, it's probably going to show 0, because I know at least where I'm at, Neca actually stocks the shelves themselves. It doesn't come on the regular truck. It usually comes like FedEx or UPS. And big shout out to my boy Randy, doing a good job on these figures as usual. Awesome packaging, awesome figure. So here we go, guys. How about we take this bad boy out the box and take a look at him? Alright, so here's Christopher Reeve Superman out the box. The only accessories that he comes with would be these hands right here. Let's get them in frame right there. Alright, good. Check. So those are the accessories that we have. He's got an extra pair of hands with the open hand. Besides that, he is what he is, and he comes with just his awesomeness. The one thing that I'm going to advise you guys about is I've heard there's been a lot of breakage on these figures. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. All right, I've seen a lot of posts on Facebook and Instagram. Joker and Adam West, Batman. There's been some breakage. Guys, we're getting into the winter months. Things are shipping when it's cold. That means things are sitting on the docks when it's cold. I don't know where you're at, but you know, when you're on the docks, the loading bays, everything's real cold on the trucks, and the plastic freezes more or less. So these joints are extremely cold, and they're kind of frozen. So I know a lot of you guys want to rip these right out of the package, as do I. But what I would advise you, especially if you know that there's already some breakage issues, and I actually sold my one Joker to somebody, and I advised them the same thing, and from what I know, it worked. Either use a blow dryer on the figure and just warm up the joints very briefly, or what I usually do, because I'm always looking for a blow dryer, is I'll usually take a bowl of water, I'll pop it in the microwave for about 2 minutes, make it nice and hot, and I dip the figure in the bowl. All right, I dip the figure in a bowl, and it warms up the whole figure, all the plastic. You take them out. Don't leave them in there too long because you might deform the figure. But I take them out, and then I work the joints, and I never have any issues. So that's just a little tip if you guys want to try it, or if you're just impatient and you want to open a box, rip them up, and try to pose them. Good luck. Hopefully nothing breaks. This isn't just an issue with Neca. This is an issue with Hasbro, DC Collectibles. I've seen this across the board, but that's just a tip that I'm going to give you guys. All right. So I actually did dip this figure in a hot bowl of water, and I didn't have any issues posing them real quick. So we'll take a look at them. All right. So right off the bat, let's just look at that face sculpt right there. When you think about Superman, this is the Superman that I think about. These are the movies that I grew up on. You know, prior to was like the black and white, the TV ones. I also grew up on that, watching them with my uncle and my dad. But this is actually the Superman that whenever I thought about as a kid, this was Superman. All right. So let's get a little posability going, and hopefully, you know, this doesn't break. We'll take a look at the joints. He doesn't have an ab crunch, all right? So it doesn't take away from the Superman emblem or anything like that. I like the texturized paint app that they did to kind of emulate the suit. Kind of look at that. Kind of, they did the same thing on the Batman. Now you do have some waist articulation in there, all right? You turn them. The head, full range of motion. If you look down here, it looks like the you know, like the cape is inside the suit there. So, and actually, if you play with it just a little bit, it almost feels like this is like you could peel this suit off of him. You can kind of look down in the chest a little bit, but I would be careful with that. All right, and all right, so here's the arms, full range of motion, out to the side. All right, you see it's a little stiff right there. I'm not gonna play with that much more. I'm gonna heat that joint up, but before I did have a full range of motion. All right, so unfortunately we got a little range of motion, a little stiffness there, so I don't want to break it. All right, because then I'm gonna be pissed. So here's the elbows. All right, and the elbow joint you can actually spin around. So, and the wrist, full spinning wrist. Same on this arm. Let's see. All right, yeah, same thing. The shoulders are a little tight, but we can get a full range right here on the elbows and the arms. All right, and on the thighs, and just so you guys see, I'm not lying, I did dip them in some water. So there's a little water residue on there. Got full kick, like kicking in the door, kicking in Gene Hackman, Lex Luthor. All right, so, and as far as the knees, and let's see, yeah, got a little kicking motion in the knee, and got the ankle right there. All right, so, and as far as soft goods, we have the cape here, Superman emblem on it. Here's the back of the figure. Again, see, not lying, I did dip him in a little water, got a little water on there. And here's the bottom. All right. And again, this face sculpt, I just absolutely love it. Thank you, Neca, for giving us a legit figure. What do you guys think? You think Neca could take the DC license from Mattel? You think they could give us, we say, a little Gene Hackman, Lex Luthor, or Catwoman, or let's see, who else? The Penguin, any of those figures from the Batman movies. I would love to see them. I absolutely would just love it. And the way they do their larger scale figures, I know would just be amazing when it came to the 6 or 7 inch figures. I would definitely like to see that. So I think there might be a possibility down the road. Maybe we'll have to talk to Randy over at Neca and see what he says. So far he's saying, you know, who knows what the possibilities are, but maybe we can get it out of him. So anyway, guys, this is our Christopher Reeve Superman from Neca. Awesome figure. The only advice I give you is just be careful with the joints, all right? Especially taking them straight out of the package. Just be careful working it, all right? Besides that, this is an amazing figure. Neca definitely knocked it out the park again. I'm glad I was able to pick up a few of these in store. Hopefully you guys will be able to find them too. And again, another word of advice. A lot of people have been asking me. I posted the picture, and it was in the DVD section. The 2 stores that I found these in, the figures are set up in the DVD section. That's where they're supposed to be set up. So you might find them mixed in with the Batman and Superman stuff, or you might find them in like the adult collector aisle with the Neca stuff. But from what I was told, they're supposed to be set up in the DVD section. So if you don't see them with the Neca or the Batman stuff, go over to the DVD section and they should be there. All right, so thanks for checking it out, guys. And as always, look me up on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, The Ultimate Toy Collector. And I hope you guys like the reviews. Leave me something in the comments. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know what you guys think of this figure. And if there's other figures like this that you want to see Neca have made, leave that there. Maybe we can get it over to Neca. Maybe we can see what we can do. So until next time. Oh, like the video. Come on, guys, like it and share it. All right. So thanks, guys, for checking me out. Until next time, happy hunting.